1-1-2 on a ton.
What the heck?
This matchup.
You guys are so dirty. You're gonna 3D print of him right there. That is so sick.
Of course we do.
I've never noticed that until now.
Of course we do. The best league there is.
Man. We got some work to do at the most entertaining region, but still, this is a great comp coming out from RRQ. The only punishable points for this is the fact that this Phoveus is going to be a legitimate problem. I'm curious to see whether or not he's going to take Flicker or Vengeance. He plays very differently with different battle spells.
Is the Edith and Franco not enough to stop the Phoveus in its tracks?
Kind of depends. That's why I said it's all about, if he has Flicker, he can get to your backline.
But I think he needs to be careful about Edok on the Franco, dude. This guy is able to shut down even Fabian. You have to recall, on the link, this guy was just shut down completely. And look at this, dude. A full on front to back, all bases covered. RRQ are gonna be forced to go for the pickoffs or go for some kind of flank.
Talk to me about the Bane.
Great draft. This is an amazing draft on so many different levels. So imagine Phoveus jumps into the composition. Oh no, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna get hit by the Bloody Hunt. You have the third hit of G Kundo. You also have the Deadly Catch as well to work with you. And it doesn't matter who gets caught, somebody else can cancel the ability for you. Worse yet, it's really difficult for RRQ to fully commit to a fight.
Wow, a lot of cancellations as well towards that Franco, but that draft is very interesting to see. Look at the Kingdom and the Cavalry. They fill the building in El Dorado Dome, Bandung, but of course we have to throw it away to our casters. So Chefin, Mirko, and Gani, take it away.
The King of Kings versus the Cavalry. The 1 seed versus the 2 seed. A battle for Malaysia. A battle for M6. We're gonna see it in the Land of Dawn right now. TLID, they're still seeking their first crown in MPL ID. Will this be the match that take them to the grand finals?
Let's see, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The drafts. I do have a few opinions on it, but gonna take a look at the emblems first. Aaron Shiki this time around against the 1-1 lane. This is a bit of a skill matchup. The Natan against the 1-1. That's why he went for the weakness finder. Not the safer option, the quantum charge usually that we see. But Tyron on the Edith. This is the combo that we like to see from RRQ Hoshi a lot in the regular season. When they get the Alpha and they're up against the Phoveus, they always go for the Edith so that they can get that level 3 priority straight into the Turtle. Sutujin will start it very quickly. Turtle Blitz is an option to go for RRQ.
Once again, we've mentioned it a lot of times before, but right now Skylar already popping up the Fury, the fire. Now it seems like the pressure will be felt by...
Whoa.
Fine. Popped interesting mechanics there on Shiki.
Yeah, good moves here from RRQ. Even though it looked like Skylar made a mistake, Aaron Shiki got punished way more with the Purify usage. Bargain Hunter on him is the Thrill plus the Wilderness Blessing for Witty. The Cho picked for the Alpha, trying to get that prio over to Fabian on the Bane, who's been quite ridiculous. We saw it even yesterday, performing really well up against Bigatron Alpha.
Oh my goodness, sound prediction by Gopay.
Hey, hey!
Money, you gotta explain yourself, man. I'm alone, it's chill. It's all good in the hood. TLID. Can they pull it off here for that first neutral objective take? Witty jumping it onto his Rin. No level 4 yet for Witty. They will reset. Ladies and gentlemen, to remind you once again, Rinse, especially on this Sushin, is a really prio pick for RRQ. And so far, unfortunately, the Sushin has not won. You can see Sushin stunned up. He's taken down. Good setup. TLID takes the mute. TLID move onwards. They want Edok, and with Aaron Shiki, it's actually extra pressure. Ron pulled back. He needs to go back. Victor does not find Ron. But Tyler from the flanks will find the crossbow of Tang. Witty survives, and the S-kill will take some heat. Real world revelation actually catching, or Skylar caught off guard there. And it will be a reset by both teams. That little shield from the Shunpo saves Witty and stopped it for chaining. My goodness, Edok. Goodness gracious. Just little things, man.
Little wins here that will build up, but it was all the little wins for TLID. That's Turtle and 2 kills over to Aran. So we were talking about how RRQ would want to try to blitz, and TLID reacted to that very, very well. They took their lesson in the regular season, losing to the Alpha and Edith quite well. They adapted. So they sent over the Eve up top to match the Edith, to poke her out, to shove the wave, and then the Phoveus into the mid lane, while the Bane, that's the glory of it, right? In the 1v1 against the Alpha, you have an advantage with the Deadly Catch. You get jumped on, you throw out the Sharks. Sharks go at him.
So a lot of long-range potential from both of these teams, especially the hooks from Edok. Remember, this pick was a nightmare for TLID, especially for this guy right here, the MVP of the regular season. Flava Fave is looking to get the revenge on the first team roamer of MPL Indonesia. Right now, they're already camping.
Certainly are. You can definitely see the prio that they have here everywhere on the map, man. This is what the Eve and the choke gets you. Iron Hook.
That's the Hunter as well. Real world revelation will not save Witty. Deadly catch caught Sutsujin, and he will fall as well. Yeheskel with the DPS. That's a 1-for-1. The jungle for the roam. You've mentioned it, Mirko, the alpha on towards the Eve. We saw it again and again for Pikachu Alpha versus Geek Fan. But right now, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm not too big of a fan of the Alpha here up against the Eve. When he picked up the Alpha, I was already kind of like, man, they needed something else to kind of dive into the back. You know, we were expecting Ling maybe to possibly come up as well.
They ban it.
But TLID, well, first phase, right? It was before the ban. TLID are going to go for the turtle.
Does not find the connection with the Earth Shadow. Rins trying to zone out Fabian. Will this succeed? Now waiting with the zone as well. That's the way of Dragon. Purify popped. Yeheskel secures it. Another dub for TLID. Oh my goodness, the signature play from Rins going to the back with the ultimate kind of bats them in the back in that situation. Good job from Aran and crew to zone out the rest of the members from RRQ.
The prio that you have in the mid lane is just ridiculous on Eve plus choke plus concussive blast. And you can see that Aaron Shiki is also getting the benefits of the mid prio. He's rotating all the time towards these team fights instead of staying in lane. Because yeah, you do get gold too in another way. You can farm assists, gives you quite a bit of gold, and he hasn't really missed anything. Another pick!
No, Rins out of position. Now with the concealed TLID looking to shift one more gear. It does seem like RRQ, they have stabilized. My goodness, Rins. First team mid laner 2 from RRQ. 0-2-2. You don't want this to turn out to that Yves game, or no, that Luoyu game against Paloyski, man, where he got absolutely demolished.
Just want to say Yeheskel was my choice. In-game equipment here. Glowing Wand picked up 300 gold lead. It's very small, but it's everyone, right, that has a lead. And what's concerning is, whoa!
Bubble wrap mode here. Sutsujin helping, double teaming Fabian as he will not survive. Perfectly timed, but Yeheskel finds Dyron. That will be the trade. Don't worry, I'm here, say Yeheskel.
Well played to Yeheskel, man. One of the best here in Indonesia. Witty!
Where Dragon finds Edok. The damage not just enough just yet. Ron, Infernal Pursuit pops Flicker from Edok to reposition. Rins though will not be threatened more. And it seems like TLID, they have failed to find a connection in the bottom side. Seems like the Bush owning is going to be very crucial for both of these teams. It really depends on Edok and Witty, man. The rookies coming in hot. MPL Indonesia Season 14, and right now they are the backbone of these teams. Oh, that's a knockup. That's a suppression. Oh, Fabian taken down though. That's Aran trying to zone out members with the crossbow attack. Aran taken down. Now Sutsujin caught, trying to find the retribution. The way of
oh my God!
Will zone him out. Now it's a free for all. Will Skylar or Aaron? Who finds the turtle? It will be Aaron, and that will be Aaron finding the kill and the wipeout. The disciple demolishing, killing the idol in that mid lane right there. TLID right now they're up 2.4k gold lead on a Natan, by the way.
And we got to talk about the Natan, exactly, man. This is a late game threat that's online in the mid game. 7 minutes in, that is a very, very early Sarlium side for him. He's already sitting at 2 items right now, building towards the Holy Crystal. A big power spike about to hit, and he already has 2 kills without it, man. TLID, this is the thing about their composition. The brilliance of their composition is the fact that if you do get rid of the front line, Witty, Fabian, Aran, you have to deal with the next boss, which isn't really going to be easy. Aaron!
Entropy, we have Dragon. Edok will sacrifice his life. Now in the backside, Aran trying to zone out members. Rins toss the Crimson Beacon, and Yeheskel cancel out the real world manipulation now with the clear. Does seem like TLID still have all lanes here in the Land of Dawn. They're controlling the game right now. The cavalry is definitely crushing RRQ's chances in mid-game right now. But Mirko, speaking about items just now, Yeheskel on Ice Queen 1, an item that surprisingly we haven't really seen a lot on this hero that is supposed to slow down a lot of members of the opposing teams.
Yeah, I think it's because Moreno, the last mid laner we saw play the Eve earlier, always went for the Wishing Lantern because he always had a massive gold lead, right? So he wasn't playing for utility. But for Yehezkiel, he's been taking a back foot, I would say. He's been taking a step back here in the regular season of Season 14 and even in the playoffs. He's taken the utility route. All throughout the regular season, even on Vexana, on Aurora, he would always go for Bloodwings first. And this just shows again that he's more of a utility player for the team. He knows he wants to put the proc of the Glowing Wand, now also the Ice Queen Wand, and RRQ will definitely feel it here. They're already quite immobile. Edok, Dyron, Sutsujin, and Rins, the only one being mobile is Skylar. And if he gets slowed, it's also quite tough for the Wan, right? So TLID, they got the understanding of the itemization to a T, I would say. And Aaron Chicky, very, very close. He's already sitting on 3 of those wands, man. He's gonna get Holy Crystal anytime now. And that's some pretty fast timers, 9 minutes.
See here, TLID with the setup. Yehezkiel will try to oh, that's a hook at the hunt. Iran trying to cancel out now. Let's see. Beal would replace it with the crossbow attack from Skylar. Finds 1, finds 2, and Yehezkiel falls. Deadly catch, desperate one. Can Fabian survive? And Aaron Cheeky. Fabian fights more, but Sutsujin jumps to his death. TLID recover from that fight. Huge miss coming in from Sutsujin and Aaron Cheeky and Fabian. The 2 carries from the cavalry just absolutely punishes them. Now they have all the thing in the world. They have the advantage. They have the siege. They want to take this bottom turret, but Aaron Cheeky's already half HP.
Exactly, but it doesn't really matter, right? Because a half HP Natan with Entropy will delete anyone.
See Entropy. Oh, that's a good displacement. Fabian secures the execution, and Edok will fall for 20. My goodness gracious. Aaron Cheeky, 406. You know, they're banning Fabian's heroes in the draft earlier, but look at who is performing right now. Look at who is absolutely dominating the game. Aaron Cheeky.
9 minutes, Chef, and it was for the Holy Crystal. He's on the way to the Divine Glaive at this point. He doesn't even need the Blood Wings. A lot of the Natan players would go Blood Wings in this position. Yehezkiel with the Divine Glaive as well. So it's not just Aran and Fabian's damage that you'll have to deal with. That's an endless battle too, by the way. So Fabian, he's building a hybrid build, but it's still going to sting, especially when he gets the bounce on the Crab Claw Cannon. Witty.
They're backing on towards Edok, and he will be deleted. Witty will be the trade though, but now they should be the main target. Lord is still up, and now Dyron flickers out. Aran out of position and punish. Lord taken care of. Aaron Cheeky and friends. They will go back. And that will be TLID losing 2, but taking the base turret. I will still call that a W, Mirko.
Oh yeah, I have to agree with you, man. Losing Witty and Aran, the 2 members with no bounties, the 2 tank frontliners for the base turret, it's worth it. Unfortunately for TLID, it's not the best trade in the world because it wasn't the far lane, but it's still a good trade, yeah? With the first Lord in the game. Aaron, yeah, they're gonna start just funneling into him. He already has a Divine Glaive, by the way. Now he's building towards, I have no idea, probably a Blood Wings. It might be a, yeah, probably a Blood Wings, looking at it.
Interview hopped. Doesn't find the connection just yet. TLID and RRQ, they know they need to wait for the spell's cooldown
Thing is,
to be
Nani,
active.
what are you waiting for at this point? Because for TLID, I feel like they've kind of already outscaled RRQ, and that's the big problem. RRQ needed to get the early game, but TLID, with the anti-turtle strat, it's always just going to go to them. They have so many displacements, so many CCs that they can just place on RRQ, and if the CC doesn't work, they have poke. The poke damage was ridiculous all the way from the start. Yeve and Natan are at their power spikes, and even their frontliners can't get bursted down.
I mean, look at Aran too. He's on a flicker, right? The last occasion where one of the members of TLID gets hooked by Edok, he was there just flickering forward and dealing just a sliver of CC towards Edok as well. It serves as an utility as well. It's not just, you know, you're not just tanking, you're also covering your teammates.
Yeah. And I already mentioned this earlier too in the draft, right? As the Yeve gets picked up, it's an amazing pick into the 1-1. So I was expecting maybe a Beatrix to show up here, even though it's also a big problem. To be able to go up against the Yeve, at least you'll be able to combo in together with Edok much faster. Dyron.
The onward does not land on Aran. Lord will be taken care of by Fabian. Dyron though stuck. No flicker. That might be a mistake there. An overextension. TLID, they punish Dyron. Man, oh man, this guy has been amazing on Edith over the course of the season. Right now, TLID just making it not useful at all for RRQ. 353 so far from Mr. Dyron. Goodness gracious. The siege potential for this composition too, Mirko. Really, he just dive in the back. Aaron Cheeky with the damage already. Yehezkiel the range. Oh my. What's gonna be the answer here? Is it just The hook from Edok landing towards the perfect target.
Then there's a Purify. Then there's an RWM. There's some anti-CC here for the side of TLID. So even then, that one shot, one hook glory can't really happen unless it's a big mistake from TLID, right? And yeah, don't forget the deadly catch. It's gonna come into Siege
There you
too.
go. Let's see, Baser number 2, Flicker, cancel the way of Dragon. But now Witty will lose his immortality, but take a look at RRQ. He's re-hitting like a crazy man. 1 goes down, 2 goes down. Edok will not survive as well. Now the base being very, very much healthy. Skylar, can he survive this one? The answer is no. Ladies and gentlemen, in this best of 5, the Cavalries